Alright, I'm Sovereign Sage, so I only got 4 hours of sleep yesterday when I actually had got this, and at the time I couldn't actually continue playing it, so the very first video is actually going to be incredibly short. It's just enough to capture the prelude. I got too tired and couldn't continue playing at that point, unfortunately. So I don't know if I'm going to try to complete this game quickly or what I really want to do, because it's not really too long of a game, to be honest with you. I want to save the game completely from start to finish. If you were to actually sit down and just hardcore play all the way through the game, I want to say you could probably clear this game in like 4 hours. A lot of the Fatal Frame games are short. Like Fatal Frame 3 is short. Fatal Frame 2 is even shorter. 5 is a little bit longer though, because the final chapter takes 2 hours to complete. That's why. All the other chapters are short though. So I was trying to replay through Fatal Frame 2 before I got this game, you know, in preparation for it, but I got this game before I could finish that. Mainly because when I record with my phone, it takes like 8 hours for the video to upload, literally. And I didn't have that kind of time at this time. I also had been I was out all day paying bills on buses, and I had to walk all the way downtown. I do that every month. And I had a lot of other stuff. I have to go to the store and get stuff that I need for my house. It's something I have to do every month. You know, like cat food and other things that I need. And because I don't drive, I have to do it on foot literally every month. And I also have a lot coming up, so I have like 4 teeth I'm going to be getting pulled out at the end of this month, and I have to be put to sleep for that. So I kept having to try to contact my dentist surgeon to change the procedure, because originally it was going to be 2, but I decided to change it to 4. Because I have some other ones that I just want to get rid of. And no, it's not my wisdom teeth. I don't have any of my wisdom teeth. Well, I have one on the upper left. That's the one he's getting, but that's because it has a big cavity in it, and it has for years. And it's not because I don't take care of my teeth. I have this disease that runs in my family from my mom's father's side, where the root will eat itself, and then it starts eating the tooth. Like, the root decays from inside your gum line, and then it starts eating the tooth. And I don't really know what it is. Nobody really knows what it is. I'm sure there's a name for it, but that don't matter. So I can go to my autosave, or I can go to where I actually physically save. They're both at the same time, so I don't think it matters. However, I'm kind of a little frustrated. Yeah, the time is slightly different. Because before I saved, I had let it sit for 3 minutes. But I'm frustrated because I screwed up. There's these little dolls in the game that you take pictures of for an achievement. And my first time through, I was in a hurry. Because not only that, at the time that I got this, I had ordered pizza. That was what my dinner was. And I was trying to watch for it and do this at the same time. And that's kind of why the first video seems a little rushed. And that's because it is. And that was why. So I didn't get a picture of that doll, but you do go back into the Asel Museum as Ruka, which is what we're getting ready to do. You do go back in there as her. So I don't know if it'll count if I take the photo as her, or if I had to do it as Madoka. I mean, this game is easy. I could always replay this on my own time and do that later, but it kind of sucks that I missed something like that. I'll try to start taking pictures of the dolls from now on, though. But yeah, that sucks. So we're going to start off with Ruka narrating to us over a piano. Because now we're going to play as her.
誰も覚えていないことは存在しないことになるのだろうか。
What logic is that?
私には小さい頃の記憶がない。私がいた島のこと、住んでいた家のこと、
The house where I lived.
そして父のこと
My father.
私たちが神
I
隠
can't
しにあっ
remember
た以前の
anything
ことは
about
何も思い
what
出せない。
happened before we all disappeared.
一緒に見つかった4人も
Neither can the 4 other girls who were found with me.
かすかに思い出せ
Only
るのは
one faint memory remains.
一つの
A
旋律
melody. Was that dirt on her face on the left? I mean, it's from her hair, but it looks like dirt.
いつもここで途切れてしまう
The melody ends there.
音楽とともに
Always
蘇る
incomplete and always accompanied by that melody.
この記憶は
What does this memory mean? Yeah, that's completely changed. That's not at all what the original was. What she would say
あれが
that
老月と
it's Rogetsu Island.
二人の友達が死
Two
ん
of
だ
my friends, Marie and Tomoe, they died.
マリエとトモ
Were recently found dead.
エ神隠しにあったう
They
ち
were
の
among
二
the
人
five of us who disappeared all those years ago. That's her mother, Sakuya.
まどかは
The other two
美
girls,
咲と
Madoka
島
and
に行くと
Misaki,
私に告げ
went to the
戻
island.
ってない
Went to Rogetsu Island and
あ
never
の
came
島
back.
へは近寄らないで
Ruka, you must never go back to that island.
お母さ
Oh,
ん知らな
mother,
い方がい
yeah.
いこと
Some
が
things are best left unknown.
でも
But there are some
私は
things I just
確かめ
can't
たい
leave unknown.
あの時
I want to find the
何が
truth
あったのか
about what happened to us that day.
そして
I want to know
失った記憶
what
の
lies
先に
behind
何
my
がある
lost
のか
memories. Yeah, they completely changed that. What the hell? I love moonshots in these games. So yeah, so phase 1, or chapter 1, the summoning. I don't know why they changed what she said. That's not at all what she originally says. It's supposed to be, and with that, it always breaks off. The music that makes me recall a fragment of my memory. And then this memory is, like, I have the original thing of what she says, and that's not at all what she says. Like, Rogetsu Island. And what is the other line? She's like, 2 of my friends died. Marie and Tomoe. Yeah, Marie and Tomoe. The 2 other girls who were kidnapped. And then she's like, Madoka and Misaki, they said they were going back to the island, but they never returned. But they haven't returned. So I don't know why they changed it a little bit. I mean, it's not a big deal. I don't really care too much. And then her mother's like, sometimes it's better not to know. And she's like, but I want to know for sure. She's like, what happened back then? And make sure that I will regain my lost memories. Even the shot of her standing in front of the building is slightly altered as well. I mean, it's a remake, you know, they can't create it 100%. The flashback of her walking holding her mother's hand was the exact same, though. But a lot of the wording was completely rearranged. It's so weird, because if you've never played this game before, you would never know that, but I have, so... She looks so weird. Alright. So R1 and square to start snap mode. If you find an interesting location, take a photo. Oh, you mean like this? Memories of Rugetsu. I did that for the trophy, by the way. You're probably like, what the fuck? So here you can freely position and manipulate characters and ghosts in order to take the perfect picture. In camera operation mode, you can adjust the lenses and frame, whereas in character operation mode, you can reposition characters, etc. Once everything is in place, move the menu display and get snapping. Yeah, it's the same thing that you, if anybody saw the Fatal Frame 5 random live stream I had did, it's the same thing as that. It is kind of neat that they started adding this. This is like a thing that was never added to get rid of the depth of field so I can go into her face. Because with the depth of field on, when you go into her, see the blur? This is what depth of field does. Her necklace is slightly altered as well. She looks good, but I'm so used to like the way she used to look that when I see her now, it's just like, Ruka was always one of my favorite characters because I thought she was cute. Not only that, it's just normally I don't really get into the whole short-haired characters, and she was one that I actually liked. Normally characters I like, their hair is long like mine, but my hair is so long it comes down to the middle of the back of my thighs. So, like, I have long black hair, so, well, it's mixed. It's like black and brown, but because I'm turning 30 tomorrow, I also even have white strands, so my hair is a mixture between black, like, brown, and white. Yeah, I'm a sage, truly. So here we need to find that camera. Again, like I said, I'm not going to try to 100% everything when it comes to like ghost circles and stuff like that. See, it's kind of like in Fatal Frame 5, if you turn the camera joystick, they walk with it. They're still doing this. That's fine. So let's jump scare. Yeah, I don't know what it is, because this is a new controller, and I still feel like something is pulling to the left, and I'm kind of a little upset because I think it's just the way this game controls. But I really hope that it isn't actually pulling to the left, because I can't replace it if it is. Because the guy told me that the warranty I had was only good for the controller that I gave him, that I returned, that I would have to have bought a new warranty for this one. And I didn't have the money to do it, so I couldn't. So I'm now stuck with this. A memory, a photo. I know this place somehow. It just, I don't know how to explain it, but when I'm walking, it feels like it's pulling her like this. Like this. Like joystick feels funny. But I think it's also because the Bluetooth chip in here, it can't pair to my console. Sometimes I have to reset the sensor to get it to work, so you could pick up a thing here. There it is. Okay, so a folding gate blocks access to the landing. There's a note stuck in between the bars. So there should be a total of like 3 of these you need to find. A dull pain has laid heavy in my heart. Ever since I laid eyes on Rogetsu Isle, looming ahead of us. Why does the mere sight of the island make it so difficult for me to breathe when I don't remember anything about the time I spent there? Misaki could be right. There might just be something here. When she suddenly told me she was going to Rogetsu Isle, I followed her out of concern. Misaki was so determined to come here, it was frightening. She still won't tell me what this is all about. The island is getting closer now. Misaki is looking at it coldly, as though her gaze were the only thing pinning it to the horizon, the only thing keeping it from slipping away into the night. With Marie and Tomoe already gone, I couldn't bear to lose Misaki as well. This is... Hanani is so that candle, lantern, Madoka. She's like, screw your shit. Madoka died, and now she's a horribly troll ghost. So here you can save, and you can also buy items. So you can save the game by pressing circle in front of one of the yellow lanterns found in the game in different locations throughout the game. Lanterns also allow you to manage photo items, change options, and use points for trading items. Please know that the game can be saved at the end of every chapter. Yes, I know. The game will automatically save when you go near a glowing lantern. A message will appear on the screen when the game is saving. To prevent your save data from corrupting, please do not turn off your console while this message is displayed. Yeah. I have a DLC outfit for her, So we have glasses yellow, flare pin, yes. Yeah, so I'm just looking at it. I'm not trying to set it. I don't have enough points. I should have the Marie outfit. When I loaded in game, they told me they gave it to me. Maybe it's here. Maybe I do have it, but I have to unlock it. I don't know. They told me they gave it to her, but was it in extras? Because when I bought the game, it told me blah 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 has been also. There's the Hozuki dolls. So it gives you a list of where they are. I'm gonna try to take pictures of where they are. Like I said, I already screwed that up, but I wonder if it matters if I go back into the museum with Ruka and take a picture of the one that's under the desk. I didn't do it with Madoka, and I totally forgot. And like I said, I don't know if it matters what character you use to take photos of the dolls. I don't know if it matters if you just take the picture or if it has to be specific characters, because I can't remember. Yeah, that is weird. Let me see something for a moment. I'm gonna go into the other game menu to see if I can find out what happened to that outfit. Well, unfortunately, I tried looking and it just gives me a link to the DLC that's like $22 with the other outfits. But I swear when I got this game, it said outfit unlocked. And it said Marie outfit for her. Maybe it actually really is here, and I have to unlock it in game with points. But they said it should have been early access if you buy the game before a certain time, and I did. You had until like the 9th or the 12th or something to buy this game in order to receive that outfit. So, I don't know why it's not here, but I guess it's not a big deal. If I get 3,000 more photo points, though, I can come back and buy this hairpin for her. At least I can have something customized. So let's go ahead and just save again. I'm going to try to rotate my saves in case I screw up stuff, because I didn't take a photo of that doll. I like the save sound, it's cute. Meow. Let's go get trolled, guys. Okay. Yeah, I don't think it's the controller, I think it's just the way this game fucking controls. Like, it feels like she's pulling to the left sometimes, and I feel like I feel her weight on the joystick, and it feels like I'm having to pull her. So to explain it, when I'm walking, it feels like her. Did you see what was that? The white cuffs on her sleeves. Did you see them load in? Were they not loaded, or were they just darkened? What? Anyway, it feels like what it was with Madoka, how she keeps going like this. Oh, what is her head? What was her head? I'm sure I'll get over it. Okay. Yeah, so museum. Madoka might be in this room. Oh, she is. She's trolling me. So, yeah, the game does control weird. There's a doll. Do you see it? Right there? That's the one I missed. You need to take a photo. I need to hold the button down. I need to take a photo of it. Yeah, every time I go into a shot, her head keeps freaking out, and the little cuffs on her dress keep disappearing. I feel like I'm being horribly trolled, my god. Okay. So this is from Kunihiko. So there was once a great disaster on this island, which almost destroyed it, and caused Rogetsu Isle to become feared as a place close to the underworld. However, it has recovered from that disaster, and is no longer closed off to people from the outside. Closed off to people from outside the island. I don't know why I read that like that. As an outsider, I had anticipated resistance to my visitation. To my surprise, the chief welcomed me gladly to the island, seemingly in the hope that I would help introduce its native culture, such as the Kagura Festival, the traditional Rogetsu engravings, and craftsmanship to the outside world. So Kagura is another word for dance. I came to Rogetsu Isle to look for materials for my camera obscura because of the unique indigenous culture, the folklore of which is based upon the moon. In that folklore, the sun represents the outer form of things and the moon the inner. The moon, therefore, represents memory, personality, and the soul. Believing that the soul is still connected to the underworld after the body dies, they say that the moon is a symbol of that world, as well as a gateway into it. They have a Kagura festival where the souls of the dead return to this world, and the most important element of that festival is the masks worn by the participants. The mask worn by the maiden during the Kagura is the point of contact between the living world and the world of the dead, the underworld, represented by the moon. A mask that connects to the underworld. There are many kinds of masks on this island, and I hope to greatly advance my paranormal research by investigating them all. He just doesn't give a shit about nothing, does he? Alright, let's pick up the cameras on the ground behind me. That was bright. That's what I was reacting to. It's not that it startled me, it's just that flash hurt my eyes. I hate how every time I go to do something, my cats decide that they want out of the room. Ow, my leg from me sitting. Come on. Not only that, it's like 2 in the morning. God, when the way I'm sitting, I got up to walk and my whole upper right thigh near my hip joint is hurting. Oh, God. No, something happened on my internet, though. That's what woke me up, because my phone kept going off, and it was, like, completely shut down. Even my box in my other room was completely, like, my router box was completely dead. Had no lights on it, and I had to pull the power cord out and re-put it back in. But when I pulled it, it just came right out too easily. So I think one of my roommates must have pulled it loose somehow, and they didn't realize it because they're idiots. Because they were behind it messing around with something the other day, yesterday I think. And I think they were the ones that pulled it loose. They don't know what the hell they're doing. But I had to fix it and reset everything, so... Anyway, that's not important. I just thought I'd mention that for why the reason things are so slow. I also just woke up a little bit ago, so... It's because I'm trying to go through this slowly for people who've never seen me play it, because no one has. And I'm trying to do this as slowly as possible, like a first-time walkthrough. After I clear this for the first time, I'll be able to go through the game faster, but I'm just going slow for people who are slow-paced. Alright, so here's the second note. Misaki and I are making our way towards Rogetsu Hall. The dizziness I felt on the way here has only gotten worse since we arrived on Rogetsu Isle. The air here is deathly still. It feels so hard to breathe. There's something about the smell of this place. I've had memories rekindled by certain smells and music before, like when I heard the tune Ruka wrote. I remembered things, but not clearly. Sensations of textures, bursts of pain, vague things that can't be expressed in words, but this time it's different. I feel a dark mask rising up inside my body. It's going to penetrate my head. This sounds like I'm saying something else, and I can't take it seriously. We should have waited for Ruka. I'm sorry. I don't want to ruin the points that are supposed to be scary, but come on. I've seen this whole game before, so... But hey, there are some things that can catch me off guard that will startle me. Because they think they did change some things, so... It is what it is. So, the filament shown at the top center of the screen indicates supernatural presence. It turns red in the presence of wraiths, and yellow and yellow if the ghosts are specters. Okay, so we're gonna have to remember that. So red if it's a wraith, yellow if it's a specter. When other forces are present, it turns blue instead. Item filament. Yeah, I mentioned this in the last video anyway. So the item filament shown in the lower right corner of the screen glows blue when you are near an item or something that can be examined. I had already said that in the last video. I said it's near something of importance. So you can try to open the door where she was. Why won't the door open? It's not even locked. It's because it's being held by supernatural power. Oh, that vibration. Oh, jeez. Oh, God. Ugh. The camera obscura seems to be reacting. Maybe if I take a photo of the door with it. You will see a hazy field appear on some objects and places in the game. Use the camera obscura to take a photo of this energy field, and things will appear in the photo that give you hints on how to progress through the story. I'm too close. I'm way too close. Oh my god. Melting. Something has appeared in the photo. It shows 5 masks hanging on a wall. I hate this bit because that mask in the middle that's all warped. There's a ghost child on this island who was known for taking that mask. Because this was kind of like a medical place where Haibara, he had a medical facility here, and they would practice on people, and they had like patients, and I guess the little boy was a patient here, and he would take that mask all the time, and the nurse would get like super pissed. She'd be like, what the hell are you doing? And he was like a kid that would take that shit all the time, and in order to get things to work in this game, you basically have to make them match the photo. And I think when you get there, the one that's warped, the second one is gone. And you have to go on like this stupid ghost chase to get it back. And, oh, I hate it. It's not a problem, I'm just saying. Pick up something on the wall. Wiggle. Wiggle. Hold on. Let me see if I... photo of this doll. I don't know if that counts, but we're gonna say it did. Okay, hold on. I saw that on the ground, but hold on. Okay, there are some newspaper clippings of articles about the mass disappearances on the island. Islanders found dead. At approximately 4:30 p.m. yesterday, the captain of the Oboro Mask docked at Rogetsu Island reported the deaths of multiple Rogetsu Islanders. All of the bodies were found with their hands covering their faces, leading the police to fear an outbreak of some kind of infectious disease. The police plan to continue the search for those islanders whose whereabouts have yet to be determined while recovering the bodies. Despite everyone on the island being either missing or dead, there were no signs of any conflict or foul play. I feel like I'm a news anchor. Facing with nothing to go on but the sudden disappearance of the island's population, and without any evidence of natural disasters, the police remain baffled by this bizarre incident. Stay tuned tonight at 5. Blue Spirit Stone. Blue Spirit Stones, as well as Red Spirit Stones, can be used to upgrade the basic abilities of your Camera Obscura or Spirit Stone flashlight, which we don't get because we haven't met Choshiro yet. He's the other player character in this game. It's the main player characters are Ruka, so it's Madoka first, and she dies. Then it's Ruka, Misaki, and Choshiro. They're the 3 main characters that the game follows. But the game is mostly following Ruka, because I don't want to spoil this shit, but they made the masks on this island, and Ruka's father is the one who made them, but Ruka doesn't know that yet. It was also believed that her father was the one who brought her to the island along with the other 4 girls and spirited her away and didn't tell her mother. And when her mother found out that he put that mask on her and made her lose all her memories and had kidnapped her, her mother Sakuya had divorced him and took Ruka and was trying to live with her in hiding somewhere. But Ruka decided to come back to the island, but her mother is like sick and bedridden and couldn't stop her from leaving. But Ruka left anyway, even though her mother told her not to. And Choshiro is actually the detective that her mother had hired to find Ruka when she was a child. He was the one who found all 5 of the girls. He found them. But when Ruka went missing again, I think her mother had contacted him to ask him to find her again, which is why he comes here. You know, just to give you a little bit of backstory. That way I don't have to explain it again later, even though I most likely will. Alright, so select the Camera Obscura Spirit Stone flashlight from the menu to enhance them. I am going to have to be careful though, because when I walk out this door, I'm going to get attacked by something. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. We don't have enough to do anything. That's great. I don't know why I'm talking like that. There should have been something else on this wall. Like right here. I don't know why it's not showing up for me. Like, literally right here. There was supposed to be... Oh, now you're doing it. Come on. It's an old newspaper article about Professor Rousseau's visit to the building. It must be from the time this museum was established. I like how they have his face warped. They're like, can't look at him. Mainland scientist Professor Kunihiko Asao has arrived on Rogetsu Isle. If you don't know what he looks like, if you've seen Fatal Frame 5, he basically looks like Ren Hojo. It's also because Ren is a descendant from the same family, like a relative, like far distant ninth cousin, I don't know. The professor, having a deep knowledge of folklore studies, wishes to study the legends and traditions of our island. He will also be present, I don't know why I keep reading it like that, to observe. I was going to say present, but it's present. Because, I mean, that word could be said either way. This is what's hard about English sometimes, is we have words that are said two different ways that mean two different things, but are spelled the same, and it's so convoluted. My God. English is my main language, by the way. It's not like I speak anything else. It's just, like, it trips me up sometimes. So, to observe the Rogetsu Kagura to be held tomorrow. Hopefully, this will lead to many more visitors coming to us from the mainland. Also, it has been announced that the room where the professor is staying at Rogetsu Hall will be made into a museum in his honor. So this is where he stayed. He stayed in here? What? There's not even a bed in here. Because the room that Madoka's hiding in is the library room. I'm just trying to test out this controller too, so if I ever stop and walk around, it's because I'm trying to make sure that it's not the controller that's broken and it's just the game playing funny. Also, I never noticed this candle. Was it always there? That is the tiniest, thinnest candle I've ever seen in my life. I think it's just the game. It keeps pulling her, and I think that's the way this game plays. I like how the light goes through the hallway. You see it? Oh, that is, Here we go. You see her hand? It's so dark compared to the original. That's why I'm just calling it out to see if you can see it, but maybe I should stop doing that. Alright. Oh, I know. Hold on. Okay. Oh, she's too close to me. Oh, I couldn't tell if that was a lunge or not. Behind me. There. She was kind of cute in her own way. It's gone. What was that? It looks like a nurse, but I'm fading in and out, so I don't know. Is this the power of the camera obscura? I don't know. Alright. Is it not? Oh my god, the sound just dropped out. Yeah, that was pretty weird. I already knew that I could look around, so why were they telling me again? Also, wasn't there something I could pick up? Right here? Oh, there it is. Alright, so before I forget, there's a doll. Where are you? Hello! The doll's curse has been lifted. Oh, I was supposed to do that other one as... Oh, no. The first one that I missed under the desk, I think I was supposed to get that one with, Madoka, and I didn't. Oh, no, don't tell me I fucked this completely up. Something is lying next to the doll. Alright, hold on a moment. These dolls in red kimonos are called Hozuki dolls and are a tradition of the Rogetsu Islands. Their origin, I was going to say origin, Jesus Christ, why do I keep doing that? Their origin is not known for certain, but they are said by some to have originated as dolls made by parents in memory of their deceased children. On some islands in the area, the dolls are said to be unlucky, but here on Rogetsu Island, they are placed in various different locations in order to ward off evil spirits. Yeah, good job they're doing of the warding when I just got attacked by a psycho nurse. Yeah, you're protecting me so good right now, doll. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, I'm trying to remember. I think I need to go this way. Giant claw mark. Was Godzilla in here? So there's gonna be a photo of a little kid. I hope I can pull out the camera fast enough to get him. Does this count? Am I sequence breaking? That's that kid that has that mask. He's like, I'm trolling you! Alright, so you might come across specters during your exploration. If you succeed in taking a photo of them, they'll be added to your ghost list. You'll also be able to trade any photo points you obtain for this. Wow, the materialization. What? Did I just unlock a save point? I don't remember that being there. I am a little frustrated that the Marie Rose from, like, DOA 5 isn't here. Literally, I'm not that upset. It's just the game, when I first loaded it up, told me that I had unlocked it. Maybe I need to... Well, it's kind of like that as well. In my Wii remake version, my Wii version to Fatal Frame 5, when I had got that game, I had got, Princess Zelda's Hyrule Warriors outfit for free for Miu. And the same thing happened there, where I bought the DLC for the outfit, but I couldn't, it just didn't give it to me in game. I had to unlock it. I had to unlock it with points. So I think it's probably under one of these. It's probably here. I just have to unlock it. And it probably isn't going to open up until I clear the game. But I thought they said you got early access to it, but maybe they just meant early access for the outfit. Because it's not going to be available later. But is she... Okay, yeah, she actually has it. See, they gave me this by default. But why not? I think maybe this is the Marie outfit, judging from where it is. So I have to unlock it then? Is that what I'm understanding? Like, why would you do that? Oh, no. So you can get this later if you want. It tells you where all of them are. I know where they are, so I'm just frustrated now because that means that very first doll with Madoka, I forgot to take a photo of it. I mean, what I could do is always replay to where I am on my own, like not off camera, replay through all of this. But why would I replay through an entire section just for a doll? I mean, I've done that before with these games. Not a big deal. But at the same time, that's really annoying. Oh dear, I've made a mistake. Now I'm gonna pay for it. But now I have a cute flower in my hair. Let's get trolled. Here we go. Welcome to the most loneliest dining room you'll ever see. Amongst the night shadows of the candles flickering behind the lone shades, A girl enters the realm. What will she find? Come on. Come on. Come on, I know you're there. How do I trigger it again? Wait, how do I... Is it this way? Oh, come on. Oh, no. Hold on a minute. Sometimes when it comes to these things, it's like you have to enter the room a certain way. Oh my god. I don't know why this has been doing that. You've been probably noticing it doing that to me already. I think you're supposed to talk to the board, and then something was supposed to show up, and then when you pick it up, the guy is supposed to appear. But he didn't do it for me. So hold on, let me just walk around. There it is. See, that's why I said I'm walking slow, because if I don't, you miss stuff. Now, Ruka. Cut your ass in 4K. He's like, what? How dare you? Oh, my vibration. Oh. What the hell? I'm gonna just walk slow from now on, because I keep missing stuff if I don't. See what I mean? They want you to walk slow through this. I mean, I guess the original was kind of like that too, but... Oh, man. Okay. It looks like it's Madoka's handwriting. I don't know if you can hear that, because I have my TV low, because it's like 2:33 in the morning, and I don't want to wake up my roommates, but, every once in a while you can hear like this, just like that in the background. It almost sounds like it's a man or like a ship. And I'm trying to figure out which it is, but it's fucking weird. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to walk slow then from now on, because it's basically, when I run fast, I'm missing stuff. Because I know where things are in this game. I don't want to come off in this playthrough like, oh, I know everything. Look at me. Huh? Let me fix my glasses. I'm a nerd. I know everything. I know where everything is. But, God, that damn sound in the background. It's just, I'm so used to the original Wii version that when I come to this one, I'm just like, this is the PS4 version, so I have to get used to it. I mean, after all, I can't expect it to be the exact same, because it's a remake. They already did say that they were going to change and alter stuff. That was one of the things they had specifically said. Wow, look at the dust on the right. I didn't realize it did that. So, let's see. I need to write something, doesn't matter what. Got to keep writing, or I'll disappear. If I stop writing, I lose it all. I got to keep writing, or else I'll fall. I'm just trying to rhyme here. It's too easy. It's too easy. It's just super imperative. Alright. Because there's another ghost circle coming up after I'm done talking, and I'm kind of worried that I'm going to miss it, so I'm stalling. It's no good. I don't know. It's all over. It's getting closer. Melting mother help me help. There's that line. Stop it, all of you. Stop shaking me like I'm a toy. They did change this. Originally that's not what she says. She's like, stop shaking me, I'm not a doll. Oh no, no. Please don't tell me I missed it. It's over, it's like right where I'm aiming, but I think I have to go around this way. Hold on. You got the blast lens! Lenses can be equipped on the camera obscura, spirit stone, flashlight, and have a variety of effects on ghosts. During battle, you can press R1 to use upgraded lens if you have enough spirit points. Shown on the lower left screen, you can change the current lens. Okay. I'm gonna have to really remember this. Like I said, it's not that I have a learning disability. I slightly do. It's not my ADHD either. I do this with every game where I'll have like 500 hours in something and I come back to it and I'm like, what am I doing? That happened to me recently, a couple months ago. I hadn't played Neo 1 in a long time, and when I came back to it, actually it was Neo 2. It was Neo 2 actually. I came back to it and I was like, how do I do Living Weapon again? And it was so fucking stupid. Yes. Nurse who misplaced the key. Don't do that. Fuck. Okay, that was... The curse has been lifted. Ooh. Okay. Go slow. Isn't there supposed to be something here? It's a large stone fireplace. Judging by the lack of firewood, it hasn't been used in a long time. Wasn't there supposed to be something there, though? What I like about Ruka is I also have a necklace that I wear all the time that has a chain that hangs just like that. The only difference is I don't have a ball that hangs off the end of mine, but I have a long chain on a necklace that I wear all the time and have been wearing for years, and it hangs off the back of my neck about that long too. Fun fact. Fully restores your health when you die. This is what you call a phoenix down, everybody. Oh god. Okay. That sound, like, I'm trying to understand what it is. It's like something in the background going, ha 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 ha. And it's like a guy doing it. It's fucking weird. Yeah. Oh, you know what? Hold on. I could power up my lens. What do I want? Spirit power? Because like, if I wait, I can get one more, or I can do a charge, which improves the film loading time. But I don't have any film right now, so I think I'm gonna wait. We're gonna wait on that. So I feel like I want to try to max out my power more than anything else. It sounds like fucking Freddy Fazbear from Five Nights at Freddy's. That's why I think I'm so distracted. Engraved key. It's a small key with an engraved wooden tablet attached. It's gonna show you on the map where it goes. Okay. There's a plaque with something written underneath the key. Procedure for opening second floor entrance hall. Oh yeah, this one's gonna suck. There's a puzzle I have to do. Is that the shadow of her hand on that can? Do you see it? Like, it looks like 3 long black things. Like, they almost look like slash marks. I think that's her fingers, isn't it? What the? Anyway. So 1, activate the switch on the panel in the storeroom underneath the entrance hall stairs. Thank you, Shu Yuan, for interrupting me. 2, enter the numbers total up to 13. The gate must not be opened without permission from the nurse station. What do you want? Stop it. Yamada kudasai. I don't know why I made that sound way worse than it was. I should have went the other way. Because I wanted the thing over here and I went the long way around. Yeah, it sounds like Freddy Fazbear laughing, like ho 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 ho. Yeah, that's what I need. Remember the photo of the masks? Wait, did I sequence break something? But, see my filament? It turns blue when she faces this way. Oh, do I just need to go up to it? Like this? Yeah. I'm having a hard time. I'm having a hard time. Because he appears, the kid appears directly behind you when he does that, and I don't know if I could take a photo. So I know that about the hitting the L3 button to get her to spin around, but I don't know if I have to do that. So if I miss this photo right now, it's whatever. I mentioned it, so I guess that matters. So the wall is lined with masks like ones that appeared on the photo. Wait, is one of the masks missing? Oh! Shh. I knew you were gonna be there, you little son of a bitch. Well, I told you I was gonna miss it, and I said that I was gonna miss it, so I guess it don't matter. She's like, no, no. You see her put her hand on her head like... I feel that. It's exactly how I feel right now. I can't believe I missed that. It's because I didn't know if she was going to auto-turn by herself, and she did. Alright, Hozuki, Hozuki. 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 The curse has been lifted! Woo! Man, that sucks. I missed that photo. Because I'm not used to the controls in this yet. So I didn't know if she was going to auto-turn on her own, because when I was playing in Fatal Frame 2 recently, there's sometimes they don't auto-turn, and I'm trying to sequence break, so I'm walking in photo mode, and I think they know that I know, so they're just, you know. And I know that I know, and you know that I know. Sorry. Hey, is that the... No, it's not the Akechi symbol. Or the who is breathing? What? There was something breathing in my ear, and it caught me off guard. There's an old newspaper clipping sticking out of the postbox. Last Rogetsu survivor dies. This morning at 10 a.m., the last remaining survivor of the mass disappearance incident on Rogetsu Isle died in hospital. It should be died in the hospital, but I'm gonna let that slide. The irreversible physical and mental trauma she sustained have been identified as probable causes of death. Are you sure about that? Pulling a John Cena. They really go crazy with the blue bloom in this game. Like, they're really emphasizing it, and I don't know why. Like, the remake, which is what this is. The original never did that. Grab the handles. So like I said, I'm gonna walk slow at points because stuff doesn't show up. The poster of Rogetsu Kagura. It seems to depict island scenery, but it's faded and hard to distinguish. So there's a photo of a kid on top of the stairs. Now I gotcha. Fuck. That was funny in my... Hold on. Where was it? Oh no, it's over here. Over here. Over here. Turn around. Turn around. In my Sovereign's Fatal Frame series moments series videos, I remember saying, I don't always get trolled, but when I do, it's usually by little kids. And I was doing a skit with that kid because it's funny. Found a pamphlet. Sweet. I'm gonna place that shit on my wall. Place it on the wall. So Rogetsu Kagura is by far the most important traditional festival on Rogetsu Isle. It is held once every 10 years. The highlight of the festival is that the kagura itself, the dance, taking place in the temple of the Lunar Eclipse. A maiden known as the Vessel and 5 girls as the organs perform a sacred dance. Why not use the kagura as a chance to visit Rogetu Island and experience its rich history? I mean, yeah. Okay. Hozuki. Hozuki. The curse has been lifted! That's kind of fun. Yes, I'm gonna say that every time. The curse has been lifted! Come on. Do I have to, like... Are you Hold on. Let me, Different film types have different levels of effectiveness. The more powerful the film, the more damage ghosts take when having their photos taken. Yeah, I know. Are you there now? Is it because I'm sequence breaking it? I see the hands. Maybe it's now? Hold on. I'm seeing them. They weren't there a second ago. Hold on. Sound like I heard somebody of a little child's voice in English say, "Help me." Oh, come on. Okay, hold on a moment. I hate when that happens where you know where something is and you try to get it and it's just like, nah, bro. Because there's like these hands that appear, right? And they weren't there, but they're there now. I don't know why it's fighting me so hard. Because the funny thing is, on the original, there wasn't the hands. So I'm trying to figure out if that's an indicator. Maybe if I walk up over here and then walk back. Because you're supposed to highlight blue, the indicator. Man, I think I'm going to miss this because it's not wanting to give it to me. Because on the original, those windows were more clearer and there would be like a light hanging up there. But now it's like not that. It's like it just looks like a texture that they plastered on. Maybe they got rid of it then. Oh. Let me just walk around for a moment. Panholder and a bell are positioned on the reception counter. The bell's plating has come off and it no longer rings. Maybe no? Maybe it's only on nightmare difficulty, but I do remember there being a thing up there. It's just not working for me now. Well, maybe I sequence broke it. Oh well. Well, I guess I won't worry about it. Guess I won't worry about it then. That sucks. Like I know where it is and it just won't give it to me. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna just buy these. It only gives you one.